Hey, yo, crypto. You know how crypto is working in health? We come to you every day with juicy news on wealth, wellness, and well-being. We're broadcasting to you live from 1.4 degrees south of the equator and 7 degrees east of the central meridian. I'd like to tell you we're right in the cryptographic middle of the world. You're with me, Scholastica Muki, and I'm coming to you at 1500 hours coordinated universal time, the Ubricoin channel. You're just in time, and I am glad to be joined by you. I hope wherever you are, as you unwind, you're thinking about taking charge of your own health. And on this particular channel, we talk about taking charge of our own health now by investing in it. And how we do that is by recognizing that there is a health crypto that we have, which is known as Ubricoin, which definitely our wealth, our wellness, and our well-being, and we are buying it now because it's affordable before we skyrocket to the moon. So make sure that you become a Ubricoin hodler this weekend and join all of us as we invest, take charge of our own health. And how you can do that is in two very amazing and simple ways. The first one is by giving us a call on 0713 258 127. We help you download that wallet and we bring those Ubricoins right to your smartphone. The second best option is for you to buy UBNs from Uniswap using your Trust wallet. So if you already downloaded a Trust wallet in your phone and you have UBNs and you wish to add more UBNs because you need to really buy more UBNs for definitely the 3Ws, of course, you can do using your Trust wallet at the comfort of your house. And how you do this is by using the D apps tab in your Trust wallet. You click on it, then you swipe to select Uniswap. It will take you to the Uniswap's interface where you'll click on the swap tab. And on the window that opens, the default token is ETH. So you click on the select a token button. It will open a window where you search for a token or paste its address. If you've used Uniswap before, then you just need to type UBN and it will pop up. But if this is your first time to use Uniswap to buy UBNs, you will need Ubricoin's contract address, which can be found on either scan.io. I will also paste the contract address on the description below so you can paste it to find UBN on Uniswap. You now proceed to filling the amount of ETH that you wish to spend, and it will autofill the number of UBNs that you get. So you click on the swap button and confirm to get your UBNs. Now, this simple procedure, we already have a video on that on this particular channel and on our various social media platforms, and which means that we already have a link here to our Facebook group. You'll see that particular video on how to buy UBNs from Uniswap and on our various social media platforms, such as even on our WhatsApp and on our Telegram group. If you're still stuck on how to buy UBNs from Uniswap using your Trust wallet, please do that with that video. And if you're already here on this channel, make sure you buy UBNs from Uniswap, and you'll find that video. It's very well explained by our very able Miss Susan. So just do that and use that video and buy as many UBNs as you can quickly, because the timing of buying is very important. So now is the time to buy UBNs. Do that as quickly as you can, even as you continue unwinding for the weekend. Now, I want to appreciate and thank people who always got our back, and we're so appreciative. In the 254, we have Bishop Mackenzie Sikole, Lillian, Bishop Ongala, Pastor Thomas, Samasinga, David Ogutu, Stephen Opanga, Ian Mwangi, Samuel Tua, Brand Rakoi, William Boro, Agnella Maganga, Priscilla Jane Kiongo, Felix Blex, Mutitu, Tobias, Zipporah Shea, Sheila, Silas, Charles Care, Sherry, Justice Kimeli, Jen Gashugu, David Muturu, Mohammed Ali, Pinch 254, Teresa Justin, Irene, Cynthia Glow, Dario, Mr. Mbugwa Kimani, MTAC, Veronica, Miriam. We also have good representation from in South Africa, and this is from Caroline Okello. We also have another amazing person, Alex Mburu from Djibouti, Kaushik in India. Another fantastic team in New England, Beatrice Marango, Elizabeth Kiroki, Damaris Kitua, Miriam Musioki. An amazing team in California, Fred Kufai, Kimani Kamau, Dr. Muteti, Florence Karumba. Shout out to amazing team in Maryland, Jacob Yator, Amon Alex Faith Gishura. Massive representation from Seattle, Washington. That's from Joyce Rurie, Pastor Zippy Johnson Jr., Salome Lilian Mero, Albert Ndege, Stephen Gitao and Jackie. Shout out to you in New Jersey. Big up to guys in the United Kingdom, Jane Nelson, Edith Rose Kimani, Kathy Wawero, Anna Maganjo, Job Shege, Hannah Kihara. And finally, in the USA, we have Judy Johnson, Mike Ashiri, Pon Joroge, Peter Joroge Wataxis, Patrick Muganda, Wycliffe Shekua, and Conrad. Thank you so much for the amazing job that you have done. And of course, today, our special mention goes to Madam Miriam Musio. Thank you so much for the incredible job that you are doing. You are amazing, and we truly appreciate the effort that you're putting out there. Now you can use the Facebook link right here to join us on to follow the conversation that's ongoing in our Facebook group Ubricoin, and invite as many friends as you can to come so that we are able to take the message out there for Ubricoin and bring in new audience for Ubricoin so that we can have even a bigger community of Ubricoin hodlers. Now let's get our inspiration from 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 16. Rejoice always, pray without ceasing, in everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. Amen and amen. On our crypto word of the day, we compare a private key to a seed phrase. Next on our crypto news segment, we talk about workers in plans administered by For Us All have the option to invest up to 5% of their contributions in crypto. And on Ubrica today, we remind you of our weekly intermediate class that's happening today in some just few hours to come. That's at 7 p.m. East Africa time. There's just a slight adjustment on the time of meeting. We normally have it every p.m. East Africa time, but now we're having it at 7 p.m., and which is really amazing because due to some unavoidable circumstances, we've pushed it a bit to 7 p.m. But normally it's at 8 p.m. East Africa time. So let us now first of all and look at the private key and also the seed phrase so that we can better understand exactly what are the security of the Ubricoin wallets that we have currently. What do we need to know about that security? Now, a private key is a sophisticated form of cryptography that allows a user to access his or her cryptocurrency. So a private key is an integral aspect of cryptos, and its security makeup helps to protect a user from theft and unauthorized access to funds. Now, on the other hand, a seed phrase, which is also known as a mnemonic phrase, also a recovery phrase, some wallets call it a backup seed phrase, is a list of words which store all the information needed to recover your crypto funds on chain. So, a single 24-word seed phrase with a password or passphrase, along with a particular path, which is known as a HD path, would produce a particular private key. And in order to steal the funds out of a wallet, someone needs to know the seed phrase and the password. Then they can just guess all the various HD paths, and there are not many options until they get the private key. That's if someone is trying to retrieve their private key. Now, once you have that private key, then and only then can they attempt to take all the funds within that particular wallet. So the private key allows you to access your wallet. And if you lose it, you won't be able to access the wallet. The seed phrase, on the other hand, is the key that will allow you to retrieve your wallet if you make a formatting, say, to your computer, or your mobile phone gets lost, or you just want to replace your old one with a new one. So the 12 words is what is going to help you retrieve or recover. But the private key, if you happen to generate your private key and someone has a hold of that private key, then they're the ones who are in charge of your UBN. So this is really important. So we're saying the 12-word seed phrase or recovery phrase or mnemonic phrase is a representation of your private key, not the actual private key. And it is used to restore your wallet access to your wallet. So remember that whoever has access to your wallet's private keys controls the funds. And that is where the meme of not your keys, not your coins came from. If they have access to your private key, then you forget about being in charge of your Ubricoins, which is really a tragedy because I know bag holders of UBN here who have millions and millions of Ubricoins. And if you're not taking care to who is having access to your wallets, there will be a very big problem in the future when you will be coming to us to tell us that someone managed to withdraw or transfer your UBNs from your wallet. It's because you gave them access. That is why we say, first of all, make sure that you're not really going into the details of trying to generate your private key. That's not necessary, because if you lose your phone, you already have the recovery phrase, the 12 or the 24 words, depending on the wallet that you're using. You can just easily recover your wallet. So make sure that nobody has access to your private key, and also nobody knows where your seed phrase is except you and maybe the person that probably you would want them to have access to. And again, we tell you that the moment you lose your seed phrase, the moment you just have lost, you maybe your private key, you've given it to someone else, there's no way even here at Ubrica we can help you recover. So make sure, first of all, the seed phrase is well kept, and don't go bothering to do a lot of. There are people who are very adventurous and they want to generate their private key. Just make sure that you are not even allowing anybody to help you generate that private key, because it's going to be really tragic for you. And it will be game over for you if someone has access to your 12 words or your 24 words, or you happen to lose them. Because we have had so many cases, and that's why we keep on repeating this, because it's really important for you to know where your seed phrase is. Currently, there are people who probably are not really concerned, because the Ubricoin is not um definitely, you're not really thinking on that other side of losing it. Make sure that you remind yourself where your private key, where your seed phrase is all the time, and make sure that it's only you who has access to it, or your loved one. Otherwise, the minute you lose your seed phrase, there's nobody who is going to help you recover it. So make sure that you know that we do not have access to that wallet, because you're the one who wrote it down to have it all the time. That's a very good reminder, and we shall keep repeating this because it's very important. And we have had people who come to us and they tell us, now you know what, I don't have the seed phrase and I need to recover my UBNs, and I have millions of UBNs in that wallet. Please just know that we can't help you. We can't help you solve that. So having said that, let's cross over to a crypto news segment, and this is news on CoinDesk. It's by Jamie Crowley. It talks about Coinbase to manage crypto investments of 401k provider for us all. Now, clients of 401k provider for us all will be able to invest part of their retirement plans in cryptocurrency as a result of a new partnership with Coinbase. Workers in plans administered by For Us All will have the option to invest up to 5% of their contributions in crypto. And this is according to a report by the Wall Street Journal. Now, Coinbase, the crypto exchange, will manage trading and custody of the crypto through its institutional unit. And For Us All administers for 1K plans for 400 employer clients. Now, it did not say, however, how many have signed up for the option. Now, the San Francisco headquartered firm was founded in 2012 and holds $1.7 billion in retirement plan assets. Now, crypto exposure in retirement plans is not widespread, a situation that may change as further institutional adoption takes hold. So this is just one person beginning to have some crypto exposure in form of retirement plans. And of course, this is just the door that they've opened for other people to come and see it as a good option, which is really amazing, because then it means it's good news, because we know that more and more people are really warming up to cryptos. The crypto world is here to stay, that is for sure. And also, many people want to see how they can have investments in crypto. And you should be part of this. If you come here every day and you're a silent viewer, and you have seen and you've had us talking about various people around the world who are really looking forward to using cryptos and embracing cryptos, then I think, and you still don't have UBNs, then you're really in deep trouble. Because let me tell you something, we have faith and we know that with the potential that Ubricoin has, we are definitely skyrocketing to the moon. And if you don't have the Ubricoins, then you're definitely in trouble. The beauty about the blockchain money is that it's global currency. And so that means that you can use it anywhere, wherever you are around the world. Anyone, anywhere in the world can use Ubricoin. So this is really amazing. Let us come on board and grow the Ubricoin community. We're looking at 1,912 Ubricoin hodlers of us reporting on etherscan.io our block explorer. We need to do more. We need to multiply these numbers. We also need to multiply the transfers. 160,160 transfers made so far. We need to multiply that. And how we can do that is by us building our network, creating a lot of awareness within us about Ubricoin and why we need to support it. The fact that it's a health crypto, and we are looking to see how we can solve some of the vexing problems that Africa faces, particularly here in Kenya. We have had so many issues about health, and every day we have bad news of people dying or people not being able to afford the healthcare itself, and probably somebody somewhere not even having the quality healthcare. And so these are issues: the cost, the issues of cost, access, and definitely the quality of healthcare are some of the issues that UBN seeks to solve. And UBN cannot solve that if we're not supporting it now. So we build the basis of UBN now. A good base for UBN now is going to really help us in achieving this dream, which is definitely going to happen with teamwork. The teamwork is what is going to bring this dream to work. It's going to make the dream work for all of us. So having said that, let's continue supporting UBN, and of course buying as many Ubricoins as we can from Uniswap using our Trust wallet. You already have that option. We already have that video for you. So it's going to be really a 1, 2, 3, as easy as 1, 2, 3. Let's do that now. And also, if you're having any concerns or questions, please call us on 0713-258-127, and we shall be attending to all of your questions. I remind you again that today we are having our meeting at 7 p.m. East Africa time. That's for our intermediate class. And of course, we continue with the discussion of our social media marketing campaign and other issues arising. So make sure to book that time. Make a date with us at 7 p.m. East Africa time for our intermediate class, which is really amazing, and also to catch up on the progress that we have made so far. Having said that, it's my time to love you and leave you. Today we wrap up the show with a quote from an American author, Helen Keller. My bad, Helen Keller. And she talks about seeds of faith are always within us. Sometimes it takes a crisis to nourish and encourage their growth. Seeds of faith are always within us. Sometimes it takes a crisis to nourish and encourage their growth. I have been your girl, Scholastica Mugi, and until tomorrow, it is goodbye for now. Ciao.